Congressman Ami Bera recently hosted the 7th Annual Brain Health Forum in Sacramento to discuss the hardship that Alzheimer's has on families and loved ones. And this morning, he's joining us live in studio to talk about that and much more. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me on.
Inform us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that forum. And do you think that enough is being done right now for Alzheimer's research?
You know, so it's an idea that came up about 7-8 years ago with the Alzheimer's Association. It's the first of its type in the country, and really just coming together to make sure patients, but also their family members, know about the resources that are available to them. You know, we're blessed to have UC Davis Medical School and great healthcare facilities here, so also bringing in those research scientists to talk about the latest that's happening in Alzheimer's research.
Now, we'd be remiss if we didn't bring up midterm elections taking place across the country. Democrats right now have control of Congress, the Senate. Do you think that your party is doing enough to maintain its grip in Congress right now?
I know everyone's out there working really hard, you know, talking about the legislation that we passed, you know, the bipartisan infrastructure bill, the Inflation Reduction Act. But a lot of families are hurting right now. You know, when you fill up your gas tank, it's $100. You go to the grocery store. So we've all got to do more, and this has to be Democrats and Republicans working together. Again, I think we've got a good story to tell, but we've got a lot more to do.
So you've requested appropriations for community project funding, and that in turn allows members of Congress to target specific needs in their communities. What do you anticipate that being right here in our region?
You know, I think it's important for us to be able to go out and advocate for the resources, smaller projects. We've been successful getting funding to Elk Grove Police Department. You know, we've put in a request for Citrus Heights Police. We've also gotten funding, you know, given the droughts, to do water storage projects here. So, you know, these aren't the big $100 million projects. These are $500,000 million projects, but that really do have huge impact here locally.
You touched a little bit on the Inflation and Infrastructure Act. When will Californians begin actually seeing some of that trickle down to them?
You know, some of that money's starting to flow on the infrastructure bill. You know, you're starting to see construction projects, but the bulk of that will, you know, come in the next few years. And we've got to make sure we get our fair share here in Sacramento.
I mean, are there any particular ways that you could see Californians maybe seeing it firsthand? I know that there's been talk of, you know, putting more EV stations throughout the interstates and highways and whatnot.
You know, I think folks will start to see that popping up. We've already got plans in place for where those locations would be. I think our region is ahead of the game here. So over the next few years, you'll start to see that. And you'll also start to see roads, bridges, highways, potholes being filled, and all of that come together.
We would also be remiss if we didn't ask you, how are you doing? Again, if for somehow you missed it last April, bitten by a fox while you were in D.C., but you actually, that kind of led to you recognizing that there's a need out there. Tell us, A, how are you doing? B, what did that then spawn?
Well, I haven't gone out and bitten anyone, so I think I'm fine. I don't think I got rabies.
That's a relief. That would have been breaking news, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Weird event, getting bit by the fox, but then having to go get the rabies shots, the immunoglobulin and all of that, and realizing how expensive that is, that led us to write a bill that said, you know, that's life-saving therapy, so nobody should ever have to make that decision if they don't have insurance. So we want to make sure that life-saving vaccinations, immunoglobulins available to you. It is interesting. It's the first question I always get asked, and I guess on Capitol Hill for Halloween, the Capitol Fox costume is the hot costume this year.
Well, in case you need some inspiration, there you go. Congressman, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Great. Thanks for having me on.